We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Mark Drake is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Jordan, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Second, the third baseman, Steven De La Cruz.
So digging in now, Steven De La Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Striding in, Michael Black. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Alan Hudgens. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause, and the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Steve Abbott is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. We'll take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch on its way. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
High in the air out to center field. Jordan has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see the average starting play at 318, and even 20 home runs and 75 RBIs. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the National League in runs batted in.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sosa has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Armstrong on third with 2 out. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Freddie.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set, the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Sosa rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Standing in now, Jimmy Grimes. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. Cubs lead it 2-0. Ready now, Mark Drake. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Into the box now, William Goddard, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Willie Gill. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now in the box, Alexis Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2. Fastball is outside and it's full now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steve Abbott.
The pitcher, Steve Abbott, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Jordan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way.
Inside ball 1.
The set and the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The set and the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. In now, Cito Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Nicholas Horner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Steele. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pete Armstrong is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
So it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
In now, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1 the count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Here comes the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jordan is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the pitch. Steven De La Cruz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Black.
Striding in once again, Michael Black. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Alan Hudgens.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Hudgens, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Embry ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Mark Drake, skied in the air to straightaway left. Suzuki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 3-2. Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now batting, Jimmy Grimes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Hudgens is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Sito Suzuki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, William Goddard.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. The pitch. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Willie Gill. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average entering play at a cool .330 with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. Ball 2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Alexis Rodriguez.
In now for the Reds, Alexis Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Justin Steele. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Jordan will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2 Chicago. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Steve Abbott.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Michael Jordan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Jordan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1-2. Here it comes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
So now to the plate, Steven De La Cruz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. Ready once again, Sammy Sosa.
Leading off from the top, the right fielder, Sammy.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Michael Black. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
What?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1. One and one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 31, Allen Hudgens.
Digging in and looking for more, Allen Hudgens. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, extra sack.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Mark Drake. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Thomas Lynn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for the Reds, number 93, Thomas Lynn.
Digging in once again, Sito Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Ready for another chance? Nicholas Corner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Runner goes for third. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second baseman, Embry.
Standing in now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball inside.
One out and a runner on second base. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, There's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Oh, and it hits the top of the video board.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Tony Cingrani, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 53, Tony Cingrani. First baseman, number 22. Ryan.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cingrani pauses. Here it is on 1-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. 3 runs already home here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now at the plate, William Goddard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1-0 pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 33, Willie Gill.
So stepping in, Willie Gill. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Gill is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Alexis Rodriguez.
Now to the plate, Alexis Rodriguez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago.
The third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Reined in. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Ready for another shot now, Jimmy Grimes. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on top 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Billy Palmer is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jesse Padilla is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. James Martinez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. A windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Michael Jordan.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Steven De La Cruz.
So striding forward now, Steven De La Cruz. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Brad Naquin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Brad Naquin.
So striding in, Nicholas Horner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is in the air out to right field. Hudgens is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, JP Embry.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-2. Jane Roberts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
45. Jay Roberts.
Michael Black will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a knuckleball over the outside corner.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Alan Hudgens waits on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Alan Hudgens. First pitch of the at-bat. Roberts is truly unique when it comes to his pitch repertoire. Most guys are either knuckleballers or they're not, but it's not the case with him. He throws the knuckleball, but it's not really considered his primary offering. He'll use it just to mix things up. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a knuckleball.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Mark Drake, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard toward first, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in, William Goddard. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Sosa back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie Gill.
At the plate, Willie Gill. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Steele hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.